Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all to our today's online video class. I, Shariful Islam, your science teacher, Sector 7, Class 4, Milestone Preparatory KG School. Dear students, how are you all? Hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. Thank you. Dear students, today our classwork number is 17. I will discuss about chapter 13, Population and Natural Environment. Discussion of creative question answer. But before that, I will ask you, can you remember what was our previous topic? Yes, previous topic was also chapter 13, Population and Natural Environment. But previous class we have discussed, we have learned about the fill in the blanks, matching, broad question and short question answer. Isn't it? Yes. Today I will discuss about only creative question answer. But before starting the class, I want to review the whole chapter thoroughly. Okay? If I don't review the whole chapter, then it will be difficult for you to make the creative question answer. That's why at first I want to review the whole chapter. Then I will discuss about the creative question. Okay? So students, chapter 13, Population and Natural Environment. So nature and people has close relation between them. People need natural resource to live. We need actually nature and people. It is close relation it has. Okay? World population is increasing continuously. However, the resource of world is limited. If population continues growing exist, what will happen to natural resource? They are asking a question to you. So we know world population is increasing day by day and it is growing rapidly. It is growing very fast. World population is growing. Okay? How fast the population is growing, you will understand if I show you a video. So let's take a video. Let's see a video.
The world's population has doubled in just 4 decades. 7.6 billion of us now live on the planet, and it's likely there will be a billion more by 2030. But population growth varies from continent to continent. The fastest population rises are in Africa and Asia, which will have 8 of the 10 most populous countries by 2050. India is set to overtake China as the country with the largest population. Nigeria has one of the fastest growing populations in the world. It's set to become the world's 3rd most populous country. In many African countries, women have on average 5 children each. In Niger, it's 7. That's well above the global average of 2.4 children per woman. Populations are also rising because they're aging. Fewer people are dying than are being born. In the last century, life expectancy has almost doubled in some countries.
So dear students, have you understood how rapidly the population is increasing? Last 4 decades, the world population has been doubled. So it is very alarming for us. So increased population need more space, more shelter, more food, more facilities, everything they need. But our resources are very limited. Okay? So people need food and space to live. Actually we need, without space, without house, people cannot live. People is a human being, are social animals. That's why they need home, shelter, habitat, everything. The more population grows, the more food is necessary. A growing human population will take up more space to build a shelter. If the human population continues to grow, not enough food and space will be available one day. So look, there are two pictures in your book, page number 95. In 95 number page there are two pictures. Left side picture, there that is lots of forests are there, three families are over there and three cultivable lands are over there. But after some years, after few years, when the population increased on that land area, what happened? For the increased people, they need more shelter, that's why they have cleared the forest. They need more food, that's why they need more cultivable land, they have cleared the forest. So they have cleared the forest, they have made their houses, they have increased their cultivable land, and as a result the forest is decreased. So what happens? The ecological balance, it is now imbalanced. Okay, they don't have much cultivable land right now. Can you think what will happen in future? The population will be increased, but there is no cultivable land over there. So this is the problem. Our limitation, we have natural resource very limited, but the population, it is continuously growing on. So human population has been steady growing. One of the reasons is there are more great advances in science and technology. Advances in science and technology can make it possible for people to produce enough food, to develop medical technology, to survive disease and accidents. Now people can live longer. So here one of the reason is the great advancement of science and technology. That's why human population is growing very rapidly. Now we have advanced facilities, advanced medical science, we have advanced medical equipments, and doctors are very expert. And we have lots of diagnosis laboratory, we have lots of diagnosis equipment. So doctors can find easily the diseases, the problems, and they can give the treatment. That's why now death rate is decreased and growth rate is increased. Now impact on population growth on natural resource. The growth in human population needs more food, shelter and energy. The growth in human population needs more food, more shelter, more energy, and other resources also they need. However, the environment has limited natural resource, I told. Okay? To get more natural resource, people have destroyed and changed the natural environment. This is the reason. Population is growing, so as much growing people, they need more food, more shelter, more facilities, more energy, and more natural resource. That's why to get more natural resource, they are clearing the forest, they change the environment. For example, people have cleared forest for land to cultivate crops or livestock for food and to build shelter and roads. Look, you students, you have understood very easily. 5 years earlier, where there are trees, plants around your houses, around the roadside, nowadays you will see there is not enough trees or plants for the urbanization. So we are cutting down trees, forests, and we are getting our facilities. We are building our houses, we are building our roads. Okay? The loss of forest causes the destruction of the habitats of plants and animals. As we are clearing the forest, this deforestation, actually what we get, lots of habitats of plants and animals, habitats is being hampered. Habitats of plants and animals, and it's being extinct. You know, for the deforestation, some plants are extinct, some animals are extinct already from this world. Now, what does it mean extinct? Extinct means lost forever. Okay? It also can cause soil erosion. So deforestation also is a reason of soil erosion. Soil erosion, when the top layer of the soil is washed or removed by the wind or water, that is called soil erosion. And also deforestation, it causes for landslide. Do you know what is landslide? Landslide means when massive amount of soil falls from the hills or mountains on the ground, that is called landslide. Okay? The environmental change can affect the changes in rainfall and temperature. As we are cutting down the trees, we are changing the environment. For this deforestation, actually it hampers our natural environment. As a result, global warming is happening. Temperature is rising, global warming is happening. Sometimes it becomes heavy rainfall, and sometimes there is no rainfall at all for few years. When there is no rainfall at all for few years, that is called drought. When drought happens, farmers cannot produce crops for the lackings of enough water. And for the environmental change, sometimes it happens excessive rainfall, heavy rainfall, and excessive rainfall occurs the flood. Everything goes underwater, and there are lots of miserable conditions will be here if flood happens. In the picture you see there is flooded situations. So people live right now on the roof of the houses, then they are staying on the boats. So devastating, miserable conditions are over there if flood happens like this. So why this happened? For the changing the environment. So the environmental change can affect the changes in rainfall and temperature and causes different types of natural disasters such as flood, drought and storm. Now you students, you will see here some pictures. In our country there are overpopulation. Actually we are living in overcrowded area, overpopulated area. In the railway station, lots of people, passengers are trying to get inside the train because they have to go to their destination. They don't have other choice right now. That's why they all are trying to get inside the train. So can you guess these situations? Only these happen for the overpopulation. Students, so I have discussed thoroughly the chapter 13 population and natural environment. Right now I will discuss the creative question answers. Okay, there are two creative questions in this chapter we have made for you. Okay, so let's see the creative question. So there are two questions. First question is, suppose you know that excessive population is a burden to our country. In your school, every class is full with excessive students. Now, describe the problems that is occurred for the excessive students. This is number one question. And number two question is, what harms are caused to cut down forest due to build extra houses and additional population? Let's see the answer. Actually, this creative question answer you have to write by yourself. By yourself you have to write, but I am trying to help you how you will write this creative question answer. Question actually I have told, now I will tell the answer. Answer is, excessive population is a burden to our country. Excessive population creates many problems. It creates the problems of food, shelter, health, nutrition, unemployment, treatment, communication, etc. So students, you know overpopulation creates these types of problems. They creates the problems of food, they creates the problems of shelter, health, nutrition. Every sector excessive population creates problem. In our school there are excessive students in every class. That's why some problems are created over there. First of all, accommodation problem. Everyone sits very congested. They don't get enough space for free moving. They become verbally noisy. There is not enough chance for the teacher to go around to the students. Actually, when there is not enough space in a classroom, teacher cannot move freely to go to the students, and students actually they feel noisy environment over there. Everyone wants to talk. If they hear some sound, they pay attention over that sound and they react. That's why it become noisy environment. That's why it is written, there is not enough chance for the teacher to go around to the students. They feel less interest to listen the lecture. As a result, teacher wastes more time to control the situations. They find themselves spending more time managing their classroom than they do teaching. So, excessive students are really a big issue in a classroom. So students, all of you have understood very nicely what types of problem occurs due to excessive students in a classroom. There are first accommodation problem, no enough space for the students to free move. Okay. Then no enough chance for the teachers to go over there to solve the problem, and they make the noisy sound. As a result, teacher wastes more time to manage the classroom. They find themselves spending more time managing their classroom than they do teaching. Okay. So this is the first question answer. You can write your own idea. You can write also more points. You can apply by yourself. I am just giving some ideas, some points I am giving over here. Creative question means you have to create the answer by yourself. Okay. Now let's see the next question answer. What harms are caused to cut down forest due to build extra house and additional population? Dear students, actually this question answer I will not give you in written. You have to write this question answer by yourself. By yourself, you have to write this question answer. Okay? Just I am giving you some points. What harms are caused to cut down forest due to build extra houses? If we cut down forest, then what will happen? The ecological balance will be imbalanced. If we cut down forest, then we know trees gives us oxygen, so we will get less oxygen. If we cut down forest, then habitats of plants and animals will be extinct. If we cut down the forest, the soil will not continue enough water. As a result, if rain happens, then soil will not continue enough water, and then there are chance to flood over there. So lots of problems will be happen if we cut down the forest to make additional houses, to make additional facilities. Okay. There will be soil erosion also. If we cut down the forest, deforestation makes the soil erosion also, and it will hamper the environment. Sometimes the temperature will be high. As a result, it will be drought. There is a chance to be a drought, or there is a chance to be a flood. So all the things I have discussed. Actually, I have discussed it to make you help to write this creative question answer. So apply your idea. What will happen to deforestation? Okay students, we are almost end of the class, but before that I want to give you homework. your homework number 6. Learn creative question answer 1 and 2 and write creative question answer 2. Creative question already I have discussed. This is the creative question in the screen you see. So homework number 6, you have to submit the homework on time. So thank you students for watching this class. I hope you will be benefited by watching this class. So thank you once again. We are end of the class. Assalamu alaikum.